Hey guys, welcome to another SolidWorks tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create vents using vent feature in SolidWorks. So you can find vent in sheet metal over here, or you can simply search for vent in search commands. If you want to learn how to create the sheet metal part, you can find the link in description below. Also, I'm going to pin it to the cards on top. First, I'm going to select vent, and here it is asking for a boundary, but right now we don't have any sketch and a boundary, so I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to right click over here on the face and click on sketch. Now we are in sketch mode. So first I'm going to quickly draw something like this over here. I'm going to give the value as something like 35, or maybe 30 is fine. Then smart dimension from here to the origin point, that's gonna be 50. From center of the circle to the origin, vertical distance is 20. It is fully defined, but we are not yet done. So now I'm going to create offset circles by using offset entities, and the value I want is something like 5 mm, and that's gonna be in reverse. So I'm gonna press on this circle, and we have a circle with 5 mm offset here, but 5 mm looks very big, so I'm gonna go with something like 3.5. This would do the work, and then I'm gonna click on OK. So right now we have two circles, but I want more, so I'll just go with offset entities again and press on this one here and click reverse. Okay. Mm, I think one more circle would be better. Okay. Now we have a sketch here, but I would like to add some vertical lines here. You'll understand why while I'm creating a vent. Now we are still in sketch mode, so I'm going to exit the sketch. Now we have all the necessary things that is needed to create a vent, and right now I'm in sheet metal feature or sheet metal tab, and I'm going to click on vent. So after clicking on vent, here we have certain options. The first one being boundary. We need to select the outermost edge, which serves as boundary for us, and the geometric properties. If you look at that, it displays a message saying select a face on which to place the vent. I'm going to leave it that way, and I just enable show preview over here. Now ribs. Over here we have ribs. Select 2D sketch segments that represent ribs of the vent. So this is going to be one rib over here, and this is another one. As the preview is on, you can see a solid body created here, or sheet metal being cut this way, and here enter the width of the ribs. We can't change the thickness because we already have the sheet metal thickness as 1.2, so here depth is disabled, and here the distance, so from here to here it is 5 mm. I'm going to change this to something like 3.5. So once I change it to 3.5, you can see how it is changed, and that's looking a little bigger, so I'm going to go with 2.5. So we have two ribs here, and then coming to spars. So here we have spars. Now these two arcs would serve as spars here, and once I click on that, you can see the material being removed, and we have another spar here, and I would like the distance to be 2 mm itself. I don't want to change anything here. Over here under spars, I can actually select this one and make it as a spar, or I can leave this and use this for fill in boundary. So if you are selecting this innermost circle for spars, this is how it's going to look like. But if you are going to select it for fill in boundary, it's going to look a little different. So I'm going to delete this particular arc, and I'm going to use it for fill in boundary. So I'm in fill in boundary, and here I'm going to select this arc. Once I select this, you can see this entire area remains constant with sheet metal filled. And also we have certain other feature which is really important, that is radius. Here you don't see any fillets, it's just sharp edges. But if you change this, you can see fillets here. I'm going to add a value as 1 mm, and once I changed it to 1 mm, you can see there is a fillet of 1 mm here. And for 0.5, it's gonna look this way. I'm going to hide the sketch for better viewing purpose. And we have a vent here. These vents are majorly used in sheet metal parts where some electronic components or some heat dissipating components are placed, so that this acts as an outlet for the heat that is being generated inside the part. See you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.